Hey there everybody, Dark Gamer Girl here. So there's a little bit of things to go over for the quote-unquote official stream for today. And, well, yesterday I should say, the 18th, not the 19th. It's my 2-day until I go to bed and then it's tomorrow. But I know it's a bit late, it's a couple months late, but finally going through everything. I got a chance to actually watch Tennocon 2019 Tenno Live, so I'm going to go over a little bit of that stuff for you guys, for those of you who actually watch my stream and may not have watched Tennocon 2019. There is a new video to begin the entire game. It's a new short. They don't know when they're going to be kicking it off, but it is amazing. Oh my god, it had me stop in my tracks for a second thinking it was something completely different, but it still gave me a couple of thoughts of what they might be potentially pressuring towards. So, we'll see. Along with that, there is some really cool updates that they provided this year about Railjack. The actual update for Railjack has a specific name to it. Railjack is just the name of the ship that you get to drive. So you get a Railjack, is what it is. The update is Empyrean. So they went through and actually showed a full playthrough of everything, how you can customize your Railjack, how everybody is able to be connected to it, and it's actually really cool. I would highly recommend that if you guys haven't seen Tennocon 2019 Tenno Live, go over to YouTube, look it up, watch it. The account that posts it is Play Warframe with 606,000 subscribers, so it's very obvious who it is, and you know that you're getting the actual video. It is an hour and 24 minutes and 43 seconds long, but it is so worth watching every minute of it. Oh my god. They did go over and explain a little bit about Gauss, which of course we already have now with the new update. Saint of Altra, we now have the first of the two new Warframes. Gauss, he is the high-speed bullet. The other one that is coming eventually this year, between now and next Tennocon anyways, is Grendel. If he doesn't show up in a couple of weeks to months, I'm expecting that Grendel will probably, be here probably sometime in the spring is my guess. Given that they are working on a few things. However, I will say that based on the fact that they actually had for Tennocon 2019 somebody playing as a Grendel Warframe, it's probably going to be here within the next couple of weeks to a couple of months at the latest. We'll probably have Grendel by December. End of December anyways. So that's more than likely the biggest things for this year. There probably will be a bit of a start to the new war, but not much of one. They really didn't give much of an allusion to anything really starting from the sounds of it with everything and the plot line that's going on with the new war. It's leading into a lot more detailing than they expected it to, so it's not the yearly update in the story plot that they were hoping it would be. It's basically the new biggest, like, smash of the entire game. Like, we had the prelude of it all, now we're actually going to be getting the actual game of it, so to speak. Everything up to the new war is basically oh, hey, here's your history, by the way, this is your prelude, prequel, if you will, to everything, and now you get to write the new story. So, here you go. And then, of course, you run headlong into the new war. So, basically, your character has the history books and everything, and then you get to write the new history books, depending on the outcome. So, that's the interesting thing there. They did announce the new Prime was Wukong Prime, which of course is out, as you can see by the update here with Saint of Ultra. That has been out since actually July 15 this year. That and what was it? It was Wukong Prime, and there was one other. Where did it go? There's really not much of a name for it. Can't think of it right off the top of my head, unfortunately. I'm sorry. But Wukong and one of the new big updates launched literally the same night. So those launched on July 15. And Red Text actually was the one who got to launch that. Which, give me just a sec here. Update 25.3.0 Wukong Prime. And yeah, I don't remember what it was that goes with it. My apologies, guys. It's also 12:26 a.m. here too, which really doesn't help. So my brain's a little bit on the mush side. It's probably a little bit fried. But so that's the update that occurred at that point. With those updates having taken place, we now got the update with Gauss and the new Hero collection. So we have the new Warframe to get from the disruptions. They've increased the number of disruptions that there are. If you have played Lua yet, if you have played Lua since the update, they actually charted the location, the nodes into a specific path on Lua. FYI, if you look at it, it makes a crescent moon. That's new because it used to be that they were just kind of all over Lua and not really had a particular pattern. Now they actually gave it a specific pattern. The Hero Reliquary Collection is the piece that came with Gauss. Let me pull over to that. So you are able, obviously, as Hero's abilities already allow, wield malicious spirits and arcane power. You have the Etheria armor set and the Ryuntio spear skin. So basically you get the spear gun skin, and you have to have a spear gun to be able to get that. So, well, have to have a spear gun to use that, I should say, not to get that. But obviously the Reliquary Collection is one hell of an art job. That is absolutely amazing. And with the Tennocon 2019 Tenno Live, the art that they have been working on to improve the system is just, oh my god, it is gorgeous. They have real-time shadows and shading. They've updated the graphics so it's much more crystal clear and even more 3D real life as possible. I mean, like, they already do a good job with where they're at now. Wait till you see what they've got coming. It's just, oh my god, it's gonna knock your socks off, and it's beautiful. So I'm really looking forward to when we get Empyrean. That will be amazing. And then what they call the Kingpin system. It's more like the linchpin, well, I should say lichpin system. We all get to deal with Kuvaliches. So get ready to have fun with that. They showed the Kuvalich that Rachel, I believe, is it Rachel or Rebecca? Rebecca, I think is her name. The one that she was having to deal with for the last while now in the game as she was going through and playing things for them. Pretty cool, actually. It's really nifty how they've gone through and done that, and it makes me wonder how the system is set up. Based on what they were saying, there's different kinds of Kuvaliches that you can deal with. So your particular Kuvalich, because everybody gets one basically, your particular Kuvalich could be one of any number of specific types of Kuvaliches that have the possibility of happening, pretty much. So that'll be a lot of fun and interesting to come across. That is one of those that you definitely have to have Railjack to be able to go through and knock them off. So it's an assassination, basically, is what you do for those. So that'll get pretty interesting. They did include some factors with the Railjack for Empyrean, where you can deal with void storms and stuff like that, and, you know, different interspatial occurrences that we don't normally deal with right now. So it'll make the game even more realistic and have more interest to it, where you don't know what you're going to get on a day-to-day basis when you pop on to play. You don't know if you're going to come up against a void storm with a wormhole and your Kuvalich, or if you're just going to get targeted by the stalker and, you know, go, you know, hunt down a couple of bounties and stuff. So you could have a whole world of different things that could happen. You could be out fishing on the plains of Eidolon, and, oh, hey, by the way, a Railjack crew needs some help, and you happen to be the crew that's on the ground nearest. You want to help. So, the Empyrean update is really going to be awesome. It makes it where you can have teams connect with each other to be able to work together, and it's multiple teams, not just one. Like, in the glimpses and the demo that they gave, they had one team in a Railjack, they had another team on Plains of Eidolon, and they were all fishing, doing whatever, and they happened to get the ping of, hey, they need ground support, accept mission or decline mission. They accepted, and off they went to blow up a generator. So, it was really freaking awesome. I'm so looking forward to Empyrean when that comes in. But for right now, that's Empyrean and, what was it? Oh. Tennocon 2019. Give me just a second here. Let me pull up that video. Oh, good lord. 8 hours worth of full stream. 9 hours almost of full stream. Deviri Paradox. That's what it was. At the end of the demo, with the Railjack and the Kingpin system, the Kuvaliches, basically the Empyrean update demo, they went through and gave a nice snippet of the Deviri Paradox, which is going to be the new plot piece that comes out this next year before Tennocon 2020. So that's going to be the interesting plot tidbit that we get this year, which will be, I think, just as interesting as the new war. So with that, they that was the big showcase for the year. So then we can turn our attention to the update that we did get here recently. That's Gauss, the Saint of Eltra. So this is update 25.7.4. Gauss actually has a really cool passive. It's the more that he moves, the more that he charges up, the faster that his shields recharge. And you can get up to 80% recharge rate is what it is. Excuse me. He's got his 4 abilities: Mach Rush, Kinetic Plating, Thermal Sunder, and Redline, where you're basically pushing him past everything. Along with that, there is his weaponry, which is the Exceltra and the Icarius, and then he has his Mag Alt Helm. There's also the Ultra Syandana, which that actually was pretty nifty. So it literally looks like the tail of what you would put on a speeding bullet, as the info for Gauss says. Obviously, the Harrow Reliquary Collection, as I mentioned before. There's the Disruption expansion. That's where they have gone through. They have included numerous nodes now. They've got lots of new nodes. On Mars, there's Olympus. It's a Grineer settlement. Neptune, Leomedia. There's a Corpus Outpost. There's the Universal Syndicate medallion. Can also be found in Disruptions. Sedna, they have the Grineer Galleon. Uranus, they have the Grineer Galleon as well. That one's an infested mission. There is one on the Kuva Fortress, and there is also one on Lua, which is specifically Apollo. So I've gone through and run that one twice now. It's actually not too bad. The first one I ran through just to clear the node with Gunther, and he cleared it, and then I decided I wanted to go back and see if I could get in Gauss pieces by chance. It's only a 10% drop rate, so it's one of those that to get Gauss, I'm going to have to start running Disruptions daily and just hammering through them suckers. I also need to go through and finish hammering through Tile Rigger because I want to get the rest of the pieces for Equinox, and I only need 3 more pieces. So, yeah, that'll be fun. And then there is a new reward. It is Universal Syndicate Medallions. It is a mysterious item accepted by all eligible syndicates that gives you 1,000 standing. And if you're lucky enough to find one in Disruption, you'll be able to gain favor with any of the core 6 syndicates. And then you are also able to use it to deal with your standing for the Quills, the Solaris, the Austrans, Solaris United, you know, all of the extended syndicates as well. So they're starting small with it, and then they, depending on how well it works and how it impacts everything, they may expand it. But for the time being, it's just going to be small drops here and there. They did state that anything from special alerts featuring multiple future drop tables and so on and so forth is what those potentially could end up going to. There is also another new market item, which is the Aura Forma. It made its debut as a blueprint in the arbitrations, which I'm pretty sure I actually have that blueprint now that I think about it. You can just buy them straight from the market, a single for 80 versus 3 for 150. And then there's Riven additions and changes. There's also several other mods that will be coming in the future. There is an augment for Mag that is planned in the future, where she can eventually catch bullets mid-air. That's going to be freaking wicked. There's bounty additions, which will be nice. Look Link and Mod Link. This is interesting. Share the way you mod, share the way you look. Instantly share the way you play in chat with Mod Link. That chat window will instantly populate with your build. Oh! Just hit send to share, whether in private or with clan or in region. Note that they put a 15-second cooldown to reduce the spam. Sweet! And instantly share the way that you look in chat with the look link. Basically, same thing. You can go to your Arsenal appearance screen, activate the chat window, and then it'll be instantly populated with your entire build for your colors and everything. 15-second cooldown as well to reduce the spam. They moved the Captura button on the appearance screen to the upper right-hand corner and updated the icon to better match the look link style. Huh. And then, of course, the Shazin 2.0 interactive emote. These are friggin' awesome. I've already been tinkering around with the Shazin. I have the Dax Shazin. As soon as I saw it, I had to buy it because I play the predecessor for the instrument that the Shazin is based off of. I play what's called a Sanshin. That is the predecessor to the shamisen. The Shazin is based off of the shamisen, and it sounds phenomenal. I genuinely want them to make this instrument for real. Like, I want to play a Shazin. It sounds so much... Oh, it's amazing. And the pegs are in the exact same spot, so it's no different. It just has some different frettings and stuff, so you can raise the sound. But yeah, it's freaking awesome. There's 3 new decorations. There's the Mimica, there's the Dawn, and then there's the Nelumbo, which has its own sound pack apparently. It's completely unique. So I may end up just getting that one anyways. So, and then of course the regular Shazen has been renamed to the Dax Shazen for clarity. And you can simply change that while using the emote. There's numerous different scales, there's songs, you can either play along with the Manticore or you can have it autoplay, you know, etc., etc., etc. There is a whammy bar for anybody who plays guitar. And it can be heard in squads and aboard landing crafts. Relays do allow you to play, but you will only hear your music and not your peers. So that will be awesome. Let me see here what else. There was the community contests. There's new infested dojo decorations. There's the prize companion skin pack, and then just some general additions that they added, of course. Warframe ability tips. Nice. They added tips on Nightwave screens, loadouts, syndicates, relic managers, inventories. There's hot fixes that have been done as well. They've put in glyph packs, so we've got a lot of different things that have shown up. They added the abilities to replay Nata, Saya's Vigil, Jorda's Precept, Patient Zero, Silver Grove, Arcwing, Howl of the Kubro. Yes! Oh my gosh, yes! Ah! I am so happy to see that. They added the clan room and decoration XP to the research lab on clan statistics page, so it'll help you identify any missing affinity if you are close to your next rank. Along with that, there's mini-map markers to important NPCs in Iron Wake, which is really nice. And they've added vintage Corpus Locker decorations to the market. There's Eidolon lenses that have been added to the market as well. There's, a new Dark Lotus UI theme and background. Nice! I'm going to have to check that out. Orokin Grenier now have a unique looking grenade. I might have to be a little more attentive. There's some rendering upgrades, optimizations, you know, the basics that come with every update. They have to go through and make sure that they've got things going on. They've changed some stats here and there, which is usually helpful when they do that. The new strange UI changes. Oh boy, added objective text, return to the derelict to the mission. Interesting. Lewis by mission changes, any changes that they've needed to any of the warframes and such. So there's a lot that they've had going on. I'm not going to go through the whole list. Obviously, they've done their fixes and their hot fixes, which if you guys want to go through and read that, you are more than welcome to. I'm not going to. That's a lot to read. I probably have a bunny around here looking at and wondering why the hell I'm not in bed yet. Given the fact that it is 12:44 p.m. or 12:44 a.m. But, so yeah, we've got that, and I'll show you guys the Shazen here in just a second. Because it is pretty cool. I do have to say that. It is friggin' nifty as heck.
It's that time again.
Oh, I should have gone mutagen samples, but well. Alright. There's no news updates. Wukong Prime access ends on October 1st, by the way, so if you guys have not gotten Wukong Prime yet and you still want to, definitely go get it. You've got like a week or so. Gauss's collection, they have the whole collection where it shows all of his things along with a couple of different items. They give you a booster to go with, which is really nice. This is the reliquary set. And I will be getting those. And then these are the Shazins, which I'm actually going to get that one right now. So, given that my 25% off does not go to that, as it tried to show that it did earlier, but it, you know, it is what it is. There's the Aura Forma bundles that I mentioned earlier, the Tekaloo Collection 3. So, those are those beautiful things. Let me double check in here real quick, see what I've got in progress. Night systems, day systems. That is bright. Once that sucker finishes, I stand corrected. Once that finishes in 3 hours, then in the morning I can go through and hopefully get the neuroptics for night and do the night aspect, and then I'm pretty sure I've already got the chassis, so I need day aspect and then make those and then get those set. I also need to finish Korra, and I really need to go through and get Wisp. Get the last piece of Wisp. I need to get the neuroptics, and then... Oh, I already have neuroptics. Never mind! So I just need to build her pieces. Gotcha. Oh, that's right. It's the Hexanon that I need for her. I keep forgetting that. And then I need to go get a couple of Argon crystals and do a Nitane extract. So, otherwise, I've got everything for her. I just need to build her. So, when you get the Shazin, you get the emote, you have to equip it. Don't hit a button. And then you can change your instrument. They said it had something special. You can autoplay it, as I mentioned. That is a different sound. Because if you play that on the Dax Shazin, that's a completely different sound. That's actually really cool. It's a soft one. And then, if you take it off of autoplay, let's see how well I can do this. Eh. Yeah, no. Oh, R2. No, R1. That's why. Let me try that one more time. That sucked. Eh. Yeah, no, that was really, really bad. One more time. Mm-mm. Eh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well then. Anyway. So, that's the Shazin. You can try to play it. So you can go up several octaves. Yeah. And then if you click on your, you don't even have to click on it. You can just barely press on it. And you can hit your whammy bar. You can actually just move it, literally. But if you click your button, then you get... So, yep. And then you hit your options button to get out of it. So, but that's the Shazin. My colors have changed a little bit because I've been having a lot of headaches lately. So I'm actually going to add it. Equipment. Orbiter. Appearance. Detail lighting needs to go down a serious tone to something much dimmer because oy vey. Like it's hurting my eyes bad. And it's not fun when that happens. I've been having a lot of cluster headaches and a lot of migraines, so. But there's really not a lot that's been going on aside from that. My operator, I went through and knocked out a lot of her focus and stuff, so she's back down to 0 on everything. When I get some more focus and do some focus farming and stuff, I'll be increasing my pool. That way I can turn that back on, because apparently not enough whatever that is in the pool. So we'll be doing that. And then I'm also going to be farming to build that frickin' scaffold and shit so I can get her a completely new amp, because I'm so sick of the crappy one she's got. But yeah. I better not go in there because that is really, really bright in there. Luna. Okay. Yeah, so as I mentioned before as well, you can now replay Howl of the Kubrow, Arcwing, Nita. You can replay that pack now as well. So hopefully they will eventually do where you can do Vor's Prize. You can replay Saya's Vigil. Vox Solaris, of course, you can replay. But now they have Howl of the Kubrow. They have Once Away. And the Arcwing, where you get your Arcwing for the first time. So they only have a few left that you really can't replay, which is really nice that there's only a few that you can't replay anymore. So Sands of Inneros is one of them. Part of that, I think, is because you need to have the blueprint, I believe. But yep, and the Chimera Prologue. So, which it'll be really nice when they actually have it where you can do the Chimera Prologue. Sacrifice, I'm pretty sure when they first did that, when they first initiated it, you can replay it. Which, that's a Shazin in the background, by the way, that you can hear. Love that one. Apostasy Prologue, you can replay that. Chains of Hera, you can replay. War Within. Mask of the Revenant is one that you cannot yet. Hidden Messages, you can't either, which it will be so nice when you can. Second Dream, obviously you can. New Strange, I think. Oh, no, yep, you can. Limbo Theorem, yep, that one you can't yet. And I think those ones, it's because you get the whole Warframe that they haven't done those ones yet. Stolen Dreams, Man, a Few Words. So, yeah, it's pretty much right now, it's just the ones that you get the whole Warframe piece, and blueprints and everything that you can't replay. Which sucks, but it is what it is. Hopefully they'll figure out a way for the replays where it's just you don't get the pieces or something. And it would be amazing if they would make it where you can replay Vor's Prize. That's the one, like, that's the main one that I would really love for them to have, to be able to do that, because what I really want to do, I'm going to be taking down some old videos and stuff from the channel and redoing a lot of these missions, mostly for the storyline so you guys can see them. So, but with that, I'm going to hop off for the night, and I will be back on tomorrow. So you guys have a great night. See ya.